The white woman that won Miss South Africa is clapping and celebrating Miss Nigeria. This is funny, right? The white woman that they chased away Chidimma Vanessa for her to win is now coming out to celebrate Chidimma Vanessa publicly after she won Miss Universe Nigeria. Guys, I'm not joking. It shocked you, Abi? It shocked me too. Now I say I make a tell now, so that make una know the truth. At least, we don't talk too much for this matter. But when something is important, let's talk about it. Let us react about it so that we can clearly see the difference between the white South Africans and the black South Africans. You can see those who have sense and those who don't have sense. You can see why some of them are leading and some of them are just there to be led. You can clearly see why white South Africans who make the small percentage of the population have everything in the country because of the level of intelligence that they have. Guys, it's obvious. It's there. This woman, I don't even know how they call her name. I don't want to know. All I know is she's the preferred Miss South Africa. You understand? She came out publicly and celebrated Chidimma Vanessa and even encouraged Chidimma Vanessa and said that, see you in Mexico, my dear sister. In case you don't know what it means, see you in Mexico, my dear sister. She's simply saying that she can't wait for her and Chidimma to meet again in Mexico in competition for Miss World, because apparently Miss World competition is going to be taking place in Mexico, and these two are definitely going to be competing. Nigeria and South Africa will be competing at Miss World to see who is the Miss World. We already know who is the better Miss. We know who go win out. We know as Nigeria go run out. We already know that one. We don't get problem. But what we want to talk about is her gesture. Is the woman's gesture, despite being white from France. Oh, France. Oh, French woman celebrating Nigeria. French. Meanwhile, black South Africans, they are still there criticizing, saying all of the kind of negative things in their mind they can say towards Chidimma Vanessa and Nigerians. But a white woman in their country that came all the way from France with her family is teaching them how things are done, celebrating Chidimma Vanessa's victory and wishing her well. I don't care. It might be hypocrite. That's true. I know. I know say she don't mean Chidimma well, because if she really loved Chidimma and did not expect, and did not want to be part of what happened to Chidimma, she would have spoken during the competition in South Africa. You understand? Yeah. We know this politics now. I understand. But at least, she dey play her politics well. At least she's playing her politics perfectly well, superb. All the whites, they were silent. All the contestants that were contesting for Miss South Africa in that finalist, all of them kept quiet, which means that they did not want Chidimma, including her that won. That's pure truth. You understand? But they will not come out and say, oh, we also do not want Chidimma. She's not a South African. Let her go, blah, blah, blah. No. Because she's educated, because she's smart, she will come out and say, congratulations. What happened to Chidimma was... Because it's only when she won, she now came out and say, oh, the treatment Chidimma received was unfair. It was not a good treatment. She shouldn't have been treated that way. Why she not talk when she see the house? Why didn't she talk when all of that was happening to Chidimma? Because she wanted Chidimma out so she can win. She knew that Chidimma was the only competition. The white, all of them knew that Chidimma was the only competition for them, and so they wanted her out. And after that, they got what they want. She's now pretending, camouflaging, and trying to show as if she cares about Chidimma. It's all PR. It's all PR, which is good for her, though, which is good. No matter that I don't like her PR, but what she's doing is good for her career. You understand? Because she doesn't want to come out here and ruin her reputation and say, oh, Chidimma is not a South African. No, she has to come out and pretend to be a good person. That's how white people are. But South Africans, the blacks, they don't even have that common sense to know that they too can pretend. To say, oh, we regret chasing away Chidimma Vanessa. She doesn't deserve it. She wasn't supposed to be like that. No, South Africans too mumu. They don't get that kind of sense. So they have to come back. They are constantly coming out criticizing, saying all sorts of negative things about Chidimma Vanessa, even after she has won Miss Universe Nigeria. Now they are finding other excuses. They are finding a lot of excuses, and I have to tell you these excuses that they have said now. Now South Africans are saying that, oh, it's embarrassing for Nigeria because Nigeria refused to give the competition to Nigerian girls that were born and raised in Nigeria. Who told you that all those girls were born and raised in Nigeria? There are so many girls that were competing for Miss Nigeria that were not born and raised in Nigeria. So many of them come from abroad to contest. Some of them live abroad. So many of them come from different, So, and what makes a Nigerian, why should another Nigerian be more important than another Nigerian? You see the mentality of South Africans. Because from their mindset, from what they are saying is, so Nigerians should have choose Nigerians that are born and raised in Nigeria, not Nigerians like Chidimma Vanessa that came from South Africa. You understand? So according to South Africans, some South Africans are more South African than others. That tells you the mentality of those black people. So many of them, they be good. Many of them, nothing they the brain. A South African should be a South African. A Nigerian is a Nigerian. Nigeria will not segregate based on, you are a Nigerian, you were born in America. You are not a Nigerian like me who was born here in Nigeria. Who told you that? So that is a wrong thing to come out and say as a South African. Those other girls, they know that they didn't win because Chidimma deserved to win. Chidimma didn't win because she came from South Africa, and those other girls didn't lose because they were half Nigerian, and nobody was supposed to win because it's more Nigerian than the other person. A Nigerian is a Nigerian. It doesn't matter. That is how Nigeria operates. And that's how a good country should operate. When you South Africans like Trevor Noah, who are immigrants in America, they don't call them, oh, these are some American, these are more American, these are less American. They don't do that, right? So why should Nigeria do that? And why is South Africa doing that? It doesn't make sense. So it's a big shame, guys. I'm happy that the white woman, at least, she's playing her politics well, but we all know the truth. She's not a friend of Chidimma. That's why Chidimma hasn't responded. Chidimma is not responding to her. She doesn't have her time, which is good. Focus, keep your head down, be cool, because if she really loved you, she would have spoken when all these things were happening. But none of them spoke out because they wanted you out. Now you are a Nigerian. You are Miss Nigeria right now, and you're going to represent Nigeria at the level of the world. You're going to win it. She's your competitor. She's not your friend. She doesn't care about you. She just wants to win. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Maxi on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, guys. God bless you all. Cheers.